Hi, I'm Rich Torrey. Welcome to another Level Up Cartooning. All you need to follow along with me is a pencil and paper. It doesn't get any easier than that, right? Now, before we get started, make sure you hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button as it helps this channel to grow, and hit the bell so you never miss a lesson. So we've been drawing characters from the movie Up. Russell, Carl, and last week, Doug. So I was going to have us draw the beautiful giant bird from the movie, Kevin, but instead I decided to have us level up a bit by using the knowledge we've gained in drawing the other characters and adding them to our drawing of Kevin. That's right, today we'll be drawing the whole gang from Up. So let's get started. We're going to draw a group scene from Up, step by step, giving you the secret formula to be able to draw it again and again. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I normally use the character's head to figure out how big the entire character is. With a group scene such as this, we need to find some unit of measurement to help us to lay out everyone in the pose. I'm going to use old Carl Fredrickson's rather square head for that purpose. Using Carl's head as our measuring tool, the whole drawing will be about 6 of those tall. In other words, however tall Carl's head is, the entire group scene is roughly 6 of those tall. Okay, so let's draw that roadmap for our group pose from the Pixar classic Up. So there's a roadmap for our group scene from Up. Now, before we go on to step 2, I want to give you the layout of our group using simple shapes for those of you who want to screen grab, something that can be very helpful when laying out a somewhat complicated drawing, especially if this is the first time drawing these characters. Okay, now we're on to step 2. In this step, we do what I call roughing out the features. I want to remind you that until the third and final step, you want to draw as light as possible. You'll see that I use guidelines to help me to know where to put all of our characters' eyes, noses, and mouths, among other things. We don't want those guidelines in the final drawing, so you want to draw them light enough to be able to erase them easily. Okay, so let's rough out the features for our group scene from the Pixar movie Up. Okay, so there are the roughed out features for our scene from Up. So now with the roadmap done and the features roughed out, it's time for that final step. In step 3, we get to have fun. We get to draw in the final details of our characters from Up. We don't have to guess where to put things because we've already done all the hard work to figure that out. Understand now is the time to step back and take a look at your drawing while it's still lightly sketched out, to tweak or reposition things before drawing in those final lines. Okay? That said, as you begin those final lines, you don't want to just mindlessly retrace over the lines you've already drawn. As you're drawing that final line, you should still be thinking about how you might improve it, staying vigilant until the very end. Okay? So let's draw in the details for our scene from Up. And that's how you do it. There you have it, our group scene of Carl, Russell, Kevin, and Doug from the Pixar classic Up. So how do you think you did? Understand, if you've never drawn a complicated group scene like this before, you cannot expect to have drawn it perfectly. You'll notice I don't spend time coloring our group scene from Up during this video because I want my lesson to focus solely on the drawing process. Now you have the secret formula, the process for drawing our little group from the movie Up. And with that, you can draw it again and again. And by all means, color it when you're done. I promise each time you draw it, it'll be a little better and a little easier. I also promise the more you work with me, the better you're going to get at all of your cartoon characters. So I'd love to see your group scene from Up. If you can, take a picture and post it on either Facebook or Instagram. And don't forget to include the hashtag #LevelUpCartooning. I hope you had as much fun as I did with this one. Remember to subscribe, and thanks for joining me. Until next time, keep drawing, my friends.